What's up, guys? Toasty here. I'm here with a video. It's a little bit of a topic. It's just been going on, and it's just getting a lot more. It's just getting a lot more. It is. It's about Street Fighter 6. It is. Yes, I do play that game, but I play that game not on my channel or anything off. I have separate games of playing, from the channel itself, and one of them is Street Fighter 6. But I thought I'd come on here and talk about the situation, what's going on, and it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh because Mortal Kombat 1 is literally the same. It's literally the same thing. Now, I love Street Fighter 6 more than Mortal Kombat 1. Don't like it? You know where the door is. You know what I'm saying? I love the graphics. I love how they do the costumes. I love the new single player mode. It is. I do the tour mode. I love it. I really, really do. I really do. My problem is these microtransactions is getting even worse. Now, if you must know that there's been a trailer being dropped of Street Fighter 6 about these loads of these costumes. And they look really good. And they look really good. They do look really, really good. Now, here's the problem. Now, I'm just going to classify it as platinum because I've always called things platinum. I don't know why it is, but you know the currency. Now, you can get in-game currency. You can. But the thing is, this is one of the cons about them. You can't get in-game currency to buy these costumes. You have to use money. You have to use money, it is. Now, each costume is 300. 300 it is. Now, if you look at the coins value, the least one is 250. And then after that, it goes higher. There's no 300. So you're going to have to buy the 250 twice or the higher priced coins. It is. To get them all. But is it in total amount? If you want to purchase every single skin, every single costume, shall I say? Sorry, I'm getting confused here. Costume, it is. In dollars, it's going to cost you $100. More than the actual game. Probably more than the Ultimate Edition. Now, in the Ultimate Edition, you barely got anything. You barely got anything in the Ultimate Edition. I didn't get the Ultimate Edition. That's one thing for sure. I just got the standard, because I was touchy since Street Fighter 5. Oh, Street Fighter 5. Oh. Yeah. It is. So, why am I making this video? Well, to tell you all, it's the same. To tell you all, it's the same thing. They're doing the same thing. And it's kind of pissing me off a little bit because Street Fighter 6 is such a good game. It is such a good game to play. It is. This is not Street Fighter. What's on screen, keep that in mind. I will discuss why I have this gameplay. But they also have a fight pass. Like a battle pass. It is. Now, as far as I'm concerned, free games and everything can have microtransactions because it's a free game. Like that pinball machine, it is, that horror one. It's a free game, but it's got microtransactions. You can buy the pinball machine games. It is. Fair enough, fine. That's why I actually bought that bundle, but as well as a horror fan, When you pay in a game, that's $70. It is. Here we go again with this. Let's go old school. It is. You don't expect a fight pass. You just expect a pass that really what you get, and it's like DLC characters. It is, right? Like, this game, the King of Street Fighters, I call the King of Street Fighters because it is. I'm sorry. If you don't like it, bite me. But there's a battle pass. Let's just call it the battle pass. And it's these tiers and stuff like that. Same thing. It's the same thing as familiar like Fortnite. I'm not kidding. And then there's costumes. And then there's other stuff as well. But some of the stuff you can get currency in game. Which is, oh yeah, great, right? Not so much as is that. Not so much as that. But all these costumes altogether, if you want them, it's going to cost you $100. Where in my currency it is, if I've calculated that up right, that's £92. That is literally more than the game I bought. And it's just a huge issue. Because Mortal Kombat 1 did the same thing. What did I do with Mortal Kombat 1? I installed it, right? And guess what? I installed Street Fighter 6. Be triggered. Be very triggered. Yes, I have. I've installed Street Fighter 6. I have. I saw it on it and I went, I've just looked at the Mortal Kombat 1. I've just done a video on that. But you know what? I'm not going to put any footage because people have seen that, the shop it is and stuff like that. So I'll put some footage of King of Fighters. King of Fighters 15, this is. Now, I'm going to compare this shit because this is the best game with the DLC. And I'll tell you why. See, you have a fight pass is like a pass what you have with the game. And you have DLC characters, which will get released on certain dates, what you see in the trailer. And Street Fighter had that. Street Fighter had the same thing. It did. And that's what they're doing. Exactly. But they also have another pass. It is. That, yeah, they have another pass too. But in King of Fighters, you have the fight pass. It is. And then you also have the team groups. And these team groups have fucking characters in. They can have about 4 or 5 characters in. Legit. Not costumes. Because the colour of the costumes come with them. Yes, they do. Now, normally the fight pass itself is £24 in here. But there is a deal on the PlayStation Store. End of year deals. So I looks and I sees that as, well, yeah, I'm going to get that. Like so. And I got the fight pass for 11 quid. Instead of 24 quid. And I got a bunch of the DLC characters what was released. Now I haven't purchased the other pack yet. It is. The team pack. They have team packs. But they have characters in. They have fucking characters in. And then the £11 in the UK. One's £11 in the UK. Not kidding. If you're in the UK and you do play this game and you haven't purchased any of the DLC, then you can see for yourself. I love this game. But what I'm trying to get at is, with this situation and everything, if I get the other pack, I'm going to have, let's say there's 4 or 5 characters, 4 or 5... There's another 10 characters to 11 characters for 20 quid. For £20. And they're not costumes for characters. They're actually characters. They actually fucking characters. Not kidding. They literally are. Like so. And I know I am scared of King of Fighters 16 if they go the same route. But there's one thing for sure. This is the up-to-date game. And honestly, like, if they don't bring another one out, I'll be fine. I'd be really fine because, as you see here, I'm getting my ass whipped at the end, but we haven't got great fights. This is the offline mode as well. Keep that in mind. It's got an offline mode as well. Like so, with this situation going on. See, I want to show you this. This is the menu screen of King of Fighters, right? Now, as you see, there's still some characters that I haven't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters is in one pack. I haven't get any 11 quid. It's a cut down price. 6 characters. They're not costumes. They're literally not costumes. See, as you see, when you choose, the colours change, the hairs change. You know, it's great. They look really good. But look at the roster on here, like so. Now, I understand about the microtransactions situation, it is. But this is the point I'm going to get at. There's fucking people making videos. It is right after they buying the fucking costumes. It is. And saying there's a situation going on. People's not liking it. People's not liking it. It is. Why are you buying the costumes? If you have a problem with the situation, we are at this fucking point again. Hypocritical and hypocrite cunts. This 3 words being mentioned because I've had enough of these bellends. These such bellends making these fucking videos. Oh my god, seriously. I'm sorry. It's just you can't justify it. What are you doing? Why are you trolling people? And there's people in the comments saying, "Yeah, I agree with him." Or, "Yeah, I agree with her." What? Like, what? They buying the costumes. They have no fucking say. They have no fucking say to justify it. It's same as Mortal Kombat 1. They doing the same shit. There's communities and YouTube channels out there. But they going and milking this shit. And I'm like, you buying, you crucifixing yourself. Legit. That's like me buying the fucking characters on this game and then making a video saying, I don't like the microtransactions. It's a laughable joke. They're a joke. Why do you listen to them? No offense, but why do you actually listen to them? You should listen to the YouTubers that don't buy them bloody costumes. Yes, they look great. Yes, they're great on the characters. But I wouldn't pay $100 for costumes. How many costumes is there? I don't know. I've lost count. Like, how many supposed to be in the bundle? Like so. This is the part I want to shit on so bad. Because the Street Fighter community's doing the same shit. If you are buying the cosmetics, what's 300, it is, separately and stuff, don't make videos about saying this is an issue with, microtransactions and, and Street Fighter and everything has to get this sorted. No. All you fucking doing is helping them earn money to basically buy more shit, sell more shit for microtransactions. Hypocritical hypocrites. In Street Fighter community as well. What the hell is wrong with people? That's like fucking, if somebody made a Fortnite video, has bunch of all these skins, and says microtransactions, the skins have gone higher. But I see the skins that they bought higher. I would still be on this fucking case. And no, I am not fucking skinned or fucking whatever the shit, no money and shit and that. No, I'm making this fucking video because I love Street Fighter 6. I do. I love Street Fighter 6. But guess what? I don't like this bullshit. I don't like this bullshit what's going on. King of Fighters 15 is better. and organized too. It's a better fighting game when it comes to microtransactions. You know it is. But both of them are great. Both of them are great at just gameplay itself. It just ruins the game. It just ruins the game when you have those microtransactions. Now I know people's gonna be defending Street Fighter 6. It is. And then he go, oh, he's toxic because he said C word. I don't care. I literally don't care. I'm not as toxic as a lot of people, but holy shit. Like, in general, the hypocritical and artistic fucking, it's getting worse. And these people are buying into these people. Why? Don't make a video if you find an issue about microtransactions and cosmetics. If you buying them. Yes, these Street Fighter costumes is separate. There's no bundles and people are outraged because it should have been in the bundle. To me, I think it should have been in the bundle for $30. Really, all of them in the bundle for $30 or buy them separate for $250. There you go. So you can like purchase 250 coins to buy that one skin. But you can't do that because you're 300. And Mortal Kombat did the same thing. They with crystals. They put, the price up that 50 extra. So you have to buy extra crystals. And this is the thing. This game doesn't do that. This game doesn't do that. It doesn't do it. It literally doesn't. That's what the sad part is, because I feel like King of Fighters 16 might actually have that. That's the scary part, obviously. But looking into this situation is just bad. It's awful. It's bad. It's disgusting. The costumes are great. I have no issue with the costumes. I have an issue of how they doing them. Really, you should get in-game currency for them. That's how much I think they're worth. In-game currency. But again, like I said, I don't care about the other patches and everything. It made the game better. They literally made the game better. They did. And then they pulled this stuff off. They pulled this off. That's why I installed Street Fighter 6. I installed it. I don't have it on my system anymore. And I feel a little bit upset, and that's why I made this video as well, because I do like the game. I do like the single player game, but God, it's just, no, like so. Sure, I can avoid the shop. Sure, I don't have to press on the shop and everything. So again, like I said, because people's going to be defending this, it is being, oh well, you don't have the money, don't buy them and stuff like that. And I don't know how people can defend the game. I don't know how people can defend the game it is. And people's actually saying also that they need the money. No, they don't. They've got the money for the game. Look how many copies they sold. Look how many copies of Street Fighter 6 they sold. A lot. Let's just say a lot. I'm not sure if it was more than Mortal Kombat 1, but yeah. You can't justify this. You just... The only thing they can do is actually change to make the costumes 250 and then bring a bundle. That's all that it is, really, to the point. But they've chose their decision. They know what they're doing. You have to remember these companies. They know what they're doing before they release the stuff. You saw the trailer. They look great. They do look great. But is it worth $100? Is it worth 90 quid for costumes that look the same? Like colour and everything? I really don't think so. I really, really, really don't think so. I just don't. Really, I don't. It's just really sad how these fighting games, you can make a standstill and not purchase any of the microtransactions. Just buy the DLC. Just buy the literally DLC, what's in these kind of boxes. If you look at if you look at King of Fighters fucking 15, you'll see what I'm talking about. Where you're playing a game, there's no in-currency. Like, as far as I've seen in this game, there isn't, you know. And I love this game. I love this game. It is. That's why I purchased the DLC. But this is what I talked about in the last videos as well. The difference between the microtransactions in-game and the transactions of DLC. Every game should have DLC. I believe so. You know, I believe so. Because they need to make that little bit extra. And then it's good for the game. It's good for the repetition of the game to keep the game fresh. You know, I've always believed in that, okay? But when it comes to the microtransactions of, like, costumes, like, is it worth it at the end of the day? If you're not complaining about Street Fighter 6 costumes and you've purchased all them, this video does not target you. This does not target you. I just want to clarify that as well as, you know, as what it is, you know. But if you basically purchasing these single-handedly skins and then you making a fucking video of, we have a situation, you know, these skins, you know, you're hypocritical, you're a hypocrite. You're just basically a hypocrite. No question about it. You should not be making a video about it. You shouldn't be. You should not be making a video about it at all. That's quite simple enough. You should be just making a video about showing the skins off. And if people do hate on you in it, but that's the problem with these communities and YouTube channels. They don't do that because they know people's going to react as a heated situation because they can't get those skins and say, you paid for those skins and everything? Because they're going to be in my situation. It is. So they make a situation to believe that they're actually helping people. It is, but it's not because you fucking purchased in them. You fucking purchased. Even if you just purchased one 300 skin, you're a hypocrite. I said skin, but the fucking costumes. Skin, costume, you're a hypocrite. You're hypocritical. Period. Simple. Simple. And even if they do undo what they've done, they're going to have to basically refund people back that little bit extra, which is a lot. And I don't think they'll do that. I really don't think they'll do that. And that's why I installed Street Fighter 6. If you like Street Fighter 6, which I do, you know, as well, great, support the game. If you like the microtransactions, if you like the costumes, buy them all. Great, it is. But if you're going to buy them and complain, you're hypocritical. Same as Mortal Kombat 1. And I'm getting sick and tired of getting these recommended fucking channels, videos, popping up and shit, and seeing that they actually purchasing the fucking skins and costumes. So guys, that's my rant. Thanks so much for watching, and what do you guys think in the comments? Do you think, like, so I installed Street Fighter 6, if they sort the shit out, I'll put it back on, but honestly, it's a big file, so I might just leave it. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, and stay safe.